Hey, this Tony Gaskins here, popping in. Listen, I want to ask you, are you tired of being broke? Are you tired of being broke? Listen, this is the thing is, we all broke unless we working. But what you got to realize is that before we had an elementary, a middle school, a high school, and a college, we had a trade. So before there was schools, before there was big corporations downtown that you can go to and sit in a cubicle, you had to go down to the marketplace. And when you go down to the marketplace, your mama, my mama was down there selling the fruits and vegetables or the stitching patterns that they made at the house, and they just swapping goods. Hey, what you got? You got the cucumbers? Okay, cool. Well, I'm finna go get this position. I'm finna sell my cucumbers for 1 cent. Okay, you down there? All right, if they walk past me, they get to you, then they about to pay 2 cents. And it's just survival of the fittest. Everybody doing, okay, yeah, look, my cucumbers like this though. Her cucumbers look like that. That's why you need to buy my cucumbers. Oh, you get 3 of them, I'm gonna give you a deal. Boom, I'm gonna give you 3 for 2. That's all it was, survival of the fittest. But see, today, when they created a school and they created the bell schedule and they created homework and they created tests, all that was is just to prepare you to go work on their jobs. So the top 1% that you working for, they didn't even go to school. A lot of the major companies were started by somebody with a third grade education. A lot of the major factories were started by somebody with a third grade education. They didn't even go to school. But the school system has benefited them because now you broke, busted, and disgusted, and you helping build a dream. And here you sitting on all these gifts. You got all these gifts, and you just sitting on your thumb. You sitting on your thumb, and then next thing you know, for those that's enterprising and entrepreneuring, now you got to go to those people and buy a course or buy a product, buy a good, and then the next day you realize you broke because of what you bought yesterday. So now you need to go back to this person who had the courageousness to go start a business, and you got to ask them to send you a refund when the money that you done paid them done already went out of that account and into another account to help fund their business, and now you need a refund because what you bought yesterday you can't afford today. And the reason why is because you're going to somebody's job and you building a dream. You building a dream and you squashing and killing your dreams. So let me ask you again, are you tired of being broke? If you tired of being broke, then it's time that you look within and you see what you could start. You see what you could get done, and you invest in yourself. I'm gonna tell you one investment. I'm gonna tell you one investment that will always beat the stock market, and that's an investment in yourself. When you invest in yourself and you invest in your knowledge, see, the thing is, you know stuff that other people don't know. You know how to do stuff that to you is natural, to you is normal, to you that's nothing. But not everybody know how to do what you know how to do. Not everybody know what you know. Listen, I want you to do this. I want you to go to TonyGastonAcademy.com. Go to TonyGastonAcademy.com. And I want you to look through them courses. I want you to look through them courses. I want you to ask yourself, I want you to look at this course and say, okay, do I know how to do this? Go to the next course. Do I know how to do that? Okay, go to the next course. Do I know how to do that? Okay. Now, when you look through all of them courses, then I want you to look at yourself. I want you to look at what you do. And I want you to think, does Tony have one course that says how to decorate a space in under 500? Does Tony have one course that says how to decorate a space in under 500? And the answer is going to be no. The answer going to be no. I don't have a course on how to decorate for under 500. Y'all got to forgive me, my sound went out. Let me see if this cut my video off. On podcast. I had to switch my sound. Y'all forgive me. Hopefully my sound still work. The Tony got one course that say how to decorate a space for under $500. Do Tony have one course that say how to organize a pantry? Do Tony have one course that say how to make a nutritious meal in 10 minutes? Do Tony have one course that say how to braid hair? Do Tony have one course that say how to make a beat, how to write a song, how to write a rap, how to write a poem? Do Tony have one course that say how to sew, how to stitch, how to use Canva to make a design? All of these things that I just mentioned, It's things that, one of them things you probably could do that I don't know how to do. So where I'm selling you a course for $50, $25, you could do a course on what you know how to do and sell it to me for $50, $25, $10, $100, $1,000. So that's what I want you to understand is when you get out and you pound the pavement and you learn how to do something, what you just learned how to do, not everybody else know how to do. So now I done made millions of dollars from being a life coach, teaching one thing or two things or three things that I know that not everybody else know how to do. On May 13th, we coming together in Atlanta for the life coach certification. Other people taking life coach certification and it's taking them 12 months. I'm finna teach people how to be a life coach and how to make money as a life coach using their gift of helping others. I'm finna teach them this in one day. And then they can keep furthering their knowledge over time and watching all the videos on the online academy, but it's not that hard. You know why it's not that hard? Because I done did it. The people that got you taking a life coach certification for 12 months, 6 months, 3 months, they ain't make no money as a life coach. They don't know what they doing. But what they do know how to do is they know how to make a curriculum. So they done made a curriculum, they done made you think they know what they doing, but really all they doing is putting you through the same rat maze that the school system put you through. And they wasting all of your time. They exhausting you with all of these classes, with all of these lessons that 90% of them not even gonna translate to business. All that could be taught in one day. So the fact that it could be taught in one day is so shocking. So people don't believe that you can learn how to make 7 figures in one day. They don't believe that. So therefore they say, oh, if your class just one day, then it ain't worth nothing. No. The industry you getting ready to go into ain't got all of that knowledge that these people selling you for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. You being scammed the same way college scammed you. The same way you done went into tens of thousands of dollars in debt to go get underbidded on your salary at your job. It's the same way that a lot of these courses and people out here selling you something that you can learn on yourself. It's companies that's coming to my company. It's companies that coming to me and trying to sell me something that I could learn on my own, trying to sell it to me for $10,000, $20,000. Trying to sell it to me for all that money that I could literally spend one day on Google and know everything that they know. And honestly go start the same business they done started and charge 10% of what they charging and become a millionaire. That's the scam. So when you get sick and tired of being broke, you're going to stop looking outside of yourself and you're going to look inside of yourself. You're going to see what you can do. And then you're going to put your gifts and your skills and your knowledge into the marketplace at a fair and honest price. And that's what's going to make you rich. I heard Jim Rohn say, formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. Hey, this is Tony Gadsden. All the important links is in the description box. God bless you. We're going to talk soon.